All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in. Go check out some of my other videos on my channel, and if you would, hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. All right, I am at a location today fishing, and I'm not going to say today where I'm at because it's just getting good, and I don't want to just throw it out there. Some people are going to know where it's at, but I'm not just going to put it out there. But anyway, this is not where I started. I actually started fishing Western Branch this morning, and I fished for 3.5 hours, and it was absolutely terrible. I didn't get a single bite. So sometimes you got to cut your losses and you got to say, hey, I need to go somewhere else. So that's what I did. And I came here, and now I'm going to see what I can do. The water temps are like 59 degrees. I figured that's what they would be. And the fish should really be biting. They should really be pushing up into coves, and there should be some big fish staging up. So we're going to do a lot of flipping today, which is one of my favorite things to do. So let's go ahead and get started and see if we can catch some big ones. All right, so first spot on the river, and we should freaking catch them. We should catch them. I'm gonna start off with the speed crawl. I got sapphire blue on here. Well, this is emerald blue actually. And this is from where I was fishing on Branch with this. I'm probably gonna switch over to green pumpkin magic or green pumpkin tilapia magic, something like that. But these fish should be staged up at the mouths of these pockets, and we should smash them. I'm expecting to, actually. Yeah, water temp's 58.8. We are gonna crank on them. Oh, there's a bite. There's a nice bass right there. There's a nice one. Get in here, baby. And he throbbed it when he bit it too. Look at that chunk. Oh, red eyes. Pretty one right there. I come up, there in here. I come up and he thumped it. Pretty fish. That fish is close to 3 pounds on the old speed crawl. Heck yeah, babe. All right, didn't fed any fish here 10 minutes. That's what I wanted to see. We are probably gonna catch a big one today. I sure hope so. Oh, there's another nice one. What do we got? Another nice bass right there. He was in that treetop. Come here. Ooh. Oh, baby. Up there right in front of that tree, and I was just getting to say that I've caught a bunch of nice bass right in front of that little tree right there. Nice fish. 2.5 pounder. Let him go. Alrighty, let's move on up to the next pocket. Look at that water temp. Look at that water temp right there. 58.9 out here at the mouth. That's what I'm talking about. All right, stop number 2. And we should catch them here. Better than the last spot, I believe. There's a bite. Ooh, what we got? Oh, big pike. big old chain pickerel. I mean, a big chain pickerel. Whoa, come up in here. That sucker's fat. Look at him. He's got a brim in his throat. I mean, not in his throat, in his belly. No doubt. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's a brim that wide in his stomach. Get back in there. He was probably 3 pounds or better. And anytime you catch a pickerel, you want to check your line, just like right there. I don't know if y'all can see, but he shredded my line right there. So let's go ahead and retie, because we don't want to set the hook in a 8-pounder and lose them when we break off because we failed to retie. And what I'm flipping with today is 20-pound copolymer. And this is actually Cast King copolymer. I'm not a big Cast King guy, but I gotta admit this copolymer is some of my favorite. The reels aren't all that great at all, but this line, I really like it. So I continue to use it, but I use 2 lines for flipping, and that's 20-pound big game, Berkeley big game, and 20-pound Cast King copolymer. And I usually flip big game in the river. If I knew I was coming to the river today only, I would have big game and big game only on here. But just because you catch them in the treetops and stuff a lot more in the river. But Gaston and places like that, I use this copolymer. But it's strong. It's pretty thin. It's thinner than the big game, and I'll admit I've caught some nice fish with it, and I don't know if I've ever broke it, but maybe a handful of times setting the hook. I break every line I use setting the hook, but I don't use fluorocarbon. I know that's weird to a lot of people, but I don't use fluorocarbon. I have fished hand in hand with people that use fluorocarbon, that swear by it, and I fish right beside them, and I've never seen where it made a damn bit of difference. So if it gives you confidence to use fluorocarbon, by all means use it. But I've never seen a bit of difference personally. And it seems to me like the fish are on the trees. That fish was on a laydown though, between a laydown and a tree. So we'll kind of try to figure out what kind of structure we're mainly getting bit on. Oh God, look at that. Oh, another giant pike. I mean, a doggone big one. Man, that is a monster. Set the hook in him, he comes slam out of the water. That's a big boy. Now, how long that guy is? About 22 inches long. Get on back in there. Look at that. Look at how shallow that fish was. It's a nice bass. I mean, that fish was in no water whatsoever. No water whatsoever, right in front of that tree. Pretty chunk. Beautiful color on him. That fish was in 6 inches of water. I'm not even lying. That is awesome. 2-pounder. There's one. God, this is a big one. This is a big one. Oh yeah, there's a nice one. Come here. Right there where I was saying it. Oh, he's right in the end of the lip. Oh, yes, baby. Chunk. Chunk. Right there where I said he should be. Right there where I said he should be. Pretty one. Heck yeah, that's a pretty one right there. Probably 3 3/4, maybe pushing 4. It's a nice one. Chunks. All right, let's get the release on this girl. On to live another day. This wind's picked up. There's a bite. Oh God, this wind is blowing. The darn wind is blowing me to it. God, I just missed that bite. The wind started blowing me to it so hard I couldn't even set the hook. I mean, it was, I would have just missed it. I won't even a need for me to set the hook. There he is. Got him that time. Ooh, that is a big fish. I don't know how big. Oh God, that's a nice one. Come here. That is a pretty one. Oh yeah. Right kind of the bottom. 4+ pounder all day. Boom! Right in the bottom of the lip. I just got bit. Look at that one, baby. Nice one. I just got bit the cast before. And look at this fin. Missed a little bit and got a cut right there. So I just got bit the cast before, and the wind was blowing me so hard I couldn't even set the hook. I had to turn around and reposition, and I made another cast, and it might be a bunch of them up there. That's a doggone pretty one though. Let's let this guy go. Another nice bass. Off he goes. That's a fish. That is a fish. Oh God, big bass. Yeah, this is a big bass. Oh God. I don't have my net out. I don't have my net out. Oh, this is a big fish. Now I'm gonna have to lip it. Oh my God. This is a giant fish. Ooh, that is a freaking oh my God, it just fell out. Look at that. Look at that. It just fell out. Man, let me tell you what. If that ain't a pretty one right there. Look at that beautiful fish. Definitely a 6+ pounder. Definitely 6+. That is a really nice fish for in the river. Really long fish. It's a beautiful fish. She's actually kind of skinny for this time of the year, but that is an awesome fish. Look at that. Got a perfect, I don't know if y'all can see that, got a perfect hole right here through the top fin, but that is a nice one. Really nice fish. I'm gonna get around and let her go. I'm gonna get a picture of her. Check out that hammer. That is a nice freaking river bass. Beautiful fish. We're gonna put her on the scale. I'm gonna get a picture so I can send it to my buddies real quick. I think that's a 6-pounder, plus 6 plus. We're gonna find out. All right, so just weighed her. She weighs 684. See if I can show you. 684. Hopefully y'all can see that. That's a pretty fish. Let's get her like I'm glad I netted her, because if I'd have tried to lip her, I think she would have got off. Look at that big old mouth on her. Beautiful fish. Nice one. All right, girl. Ready to go? Here she goes. Whew. Man, what a day. What a day. I've been lucky and caught some nice ones. Ooh. That's another nice fish. I mean, knocked it. There's a thick one there. Ooh, look at there. There's an eye. His eye's missing. Check that out. That last fish I caught, and I've started to see this in recent years. Never seen it before. But the last fish I caught had a black spot on his tail. This fish has, I don't know if y'all can see it, a black spot on his forehead right there. And then a black spot right there on the side. Look at that eye out. That is a nice fish, nice and thick, healthy. Get back in there. That was cool. I just saw that bass swim up, come up and look at it, and then go back down and eat it. And that's a doggone nice one too. 3-pounder, or just shy of it. I got bit right there, missed him. I flipped back in that bush and I saw him come up to the top and turn and look back down at it. I'm telling you, I'm catching these fish in no water. I mean, shallow water. That's a 2 3/4 all day long. That is freaking cool. Look at them red eyes. That was awesome. That was, man, this has been a fun day. This has been a fun day. Jump, hey. All right. We're gonna make the last cast right here at the mouth of this little gully coming out of the woods right here. Good little spot for a last cast. We have had a good day. We have had a good day of fishing. No complaints from me whatsoever. I mean, caught a 6 plus, caught a couple 4 plus pounders, some 3s. I mean, it was definitely a good decision on my part to up and leave Western Branch. It was definitely a good decision. We're gonna put one flip right here in front of this lap pile. All right, that's it. That is it. All right, well, what a day. I gotta say that so far the decision of the year for me has been leaving Western Branch and coming to the river. Because when you fish 3.5 hours somewhere and you take the day off to fish, and especially when you're trying to get good video for a YouTube channel, you kind of got to go where you think you're going to catch them. And last night I laid in bed and I couldn't hardly fall asleep because something was just telling me to come to the river. I knew we had these warm days. I knew the water temps could be right. I've done it 100 times. I know when this happens, those fish pull up, they get up in the coves and they stage up because they want to spawn. It's still early, they're not going to spawn we have a cold front coming in a couple days, but they push up in there and they are thinking about it, and some big fish push in. And I really caught some nice fish today. Caught one, a 6 3/4 pounder, you know, couple over 4, you know, some 3s, and a bunch of nice chunks. Just had a ball, to be honest with you, and caught them one of my favorite ways. Caught them flipping on a speed crawl, so no complaints from me. So it was definitely a good day. So anyway, thank you for watching. Go check out some of my other videos I have on my channel. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw, and I'll see y'all next time on Gunfish TV.